Hello, and welcome to another edition of ASU TV-13's News Brief. I'm your host, Eddie Tate. This year's homecoming was one for the books. This week was filled with networking events and celebrations.
This event, Black Girls Rock, is a celebration of black women and their road to success. The panelists touched on various topics affecting women. The purpose of the event was to inspire the attendees to leave feeling a new sense of how they could impact the world.
It was heaven on earth for the coronation of the 93rd Miss Alcorn State University. Deja Harris has more.
Miss Jakaya Gray is finally Miss 93rd Alcorn State University. Miss Gray's coronation was themed heaven on earth, and it was just that. The event started with the posting of colors and a word of prayer. The mistress of ceremony was Miss Destiny Bowie. Miss Bowie introduced Miss Gray's court, starting with all the clubs on campus. Once finished, the royal court walked in, starting with Miss Freshman Bria Fells. Following Miss Fells was Miss Sophomore Ariel Simmons, Miss Junior Zaya Robinson, and Miss Senior Erin Cannon. These beautiful ladies were escorted by Larry Lacey, Ken Johnson, Tyreek James, and Casey Larry. Before Miss Alcorn's grand entrance, her beautiful little angels walked in. Wearing a beautiful white and silver gown, Miss Gray gracefully entered. Once on stage, Miss Gray was crowned by President Dr. Felicia Nave. Dr. Nave said some kind words, and Miss Gray walked down to claim her spot as Miss 93rd Alcorn State University. Before the royal court took the floor, Miss Gray and her mother, Miss Keetsa Davis, had a dance. To make the moment last longer, Delta Sigma Theta took the floor to honor their soror, Miss Gray. Miss Gray had something to say about her heaven on earth.
I'm excited for leading my institution, being a representative, and being the face of my institution. And I'm just grateful for everybody that came out tonight and supported me and all my friends and family. And just the student body for supporting me, for even electing me for this position. I love you all, and thank you.
This is Deja Harris reporting for ASU TV-13.
The Department of Career Services, in cooperation with the Alumni Relations, hosted an Alumni Symposium. Panelists discussed how they chose their careers and who helped them along the way.
Refine your ability to relate to others. Refine the way that you communicate with other people. If you want to be coached on things, coach on how to be effective in an interview. How do you tell your story that's concise?
The event was produced by 8 mass communication students who now have practical experience they can build on.
Reporting here from the Homecoming Eve festivities where Miss Jakaya Gray is hosting her first annual lemonade lunch. If you look behind me, you'll see things are just getting started. Let's go check it out.
As we arrived on the scene a few minutes early to check out the event, we noticed the crowd slowly started to build in anticipation of our new queen's arrival. This is the first official event following her coronation as the 93rd Miss Alcorn State University. Jakaya Gray is truly a fan favorite. She is also in the running for Ebony Magazine's HBCU Queen of the Year. We were able to catch up with the Queen and speak to her about today's event.
Tell people what's going on here today.
Well, today is my lemonade brunch. It's the official brunch of homecoming. Food, vibes, lemonade, of course, and just getting to know each other. Well, we already know each other, but just getting the feel of homecoming.
Okay, are you more excited about the game or the party?
I'm more excited about the game.
During the event, I was also able to speak with some faculty and students about some things that they were looking forward to under our new queen.
About the game.
This is one of the best homecomings, and now mind you, I'm class of 95.
I'm so ready. I want that now rolling.
That we've had.
Ready for the game. I know we're gonna win. I'm ready for this party. I know it's gonna be turned.
I'm looking forward to seeing all my own friends that graduated, the game. I'm ready to see the court because I want to see if they win. Everybody ready to see what they win, right? Just, the atmosphere, just the lively atmosphere of homecoming.
Jakaya made sure that everyone had a great time as she successfully hosted her first official event.
Throughout all the festivities, we want to remind you to keep Alcorn beautiful. Ariel Robinson reports on how this young lady took matters into her own hands.
Students took the campus by storm when they decided to help clean up the small pond behind the Medgar Evers dormitories on the campus of Alcorn State University. Trash and all types of items have been acquiring in the area over time and have made the area less pleasant to look at and be around. Ayana Samuels Francis made a tweet that brought this to the attention of the students, proposed, and then organized a campus pond cleanup.
I had already been telling my friends, every time we walk across the bridge or see the lake, y'all, the lake is so dirty, that's so sad, and there's turtles in here and little fishes, There's so much stuff out here.
Samuels Francis bought supplies for the students to use, and they also constructed their own equipment to better benefit them. Samuels Francis tells what made her want to initiate this cleanup.
Well, I'm from Vegas, so I did not see stuff like this at all. Like, we don't have a bunch of trees and lakes and stuff that are just like around and readily available. So seeing this was what part of made me want to come to Alcorn in the first place. Like, the scenery was just beautiful. So the fact that this lake got like this over the span of like, I don't even know, because it wasn't like that when I first got here. So over a year, I guess, was really sad and disappointing. So I wanted to do something about it.
Some students went as far as going into the water to thoroughly remove the trash as best as they could. The duration of the cleanup was approximately 1.5 to 2 hours as supplies were limited. However, students did as much as they could to clean the area back up and show that they take pride in their campus.
This is Ariel Robinson reporting for ASU TV-13 News.
ASU TV-13's Jabira McGloster brings us a recap from the Alabama State versus Alcorn face-off.
All the way in Montgomery, Alabama, anticipating the electrifying game that's about to take place at 6 p.m. on the gridiron. The Alcorn State Braves versus the Alabama State Hornets. Check out the highlights.
With an early interception by the Hornets, Braves get at their own 10 with Felix Harper throwing it down to LaCharles Sprinkle for the 7-0 lead. Hornets trying to shake back and get something going, but the Braves have something else in mind, sacked by Creole Arter for the 15-yard loss. Ouch. Next drive, Braves cruising down the field. Felix Harper looks left, then looks right, and scrambles to the end zone, making it look like butter. There's an Alcorn party going on in the end zone, folks. The Hornets on their own 6-yard line finally get something going, and Davis dunking it to Donnell Thomas for the 14-yard scrambler. However, true freshman Nico Duffy has seen enough running for a 67-yard touchdown, untouched, turn off the lights, and head for the exits. Braves win 35-7. I'm Jay McGloster, ASU TV 13.
Be sure to check out the Campus Chronicle ASU.com and ASU Mass Comm Department on Instagram for the latest Alcorn news, sports, and weather. This concludes our newscast. Thank you all for watching, and tune in next time.